Let's do this.
Yo, this is Nappy Boy Radio.
The Nappy Boy Radio Podcast. Live with your boy, T-Pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nappy Boy Radio Podcast. I am your homeboy, T-Pain, a.k.a. your girlfriend's boyfriend. And guys, what? We got a great show! God damn it. I don't want to prolong this as much as I actually do want to. But guys, give it up for mother DJ Quik and Metta World Peace. I cannot. Bitch, did he just say? Yes, I did.
You did?
I did. How you guys doing?
Man, great.
Amazing.
You guys are dressed very well, so that's pretty cool.
Man, it's you. What am I gonna put on a t-shirt?
You got dressed for me. This is crazy.
I almost wore that same shirt.
Hey, now that would have been funny because
been
one of us would have to
amazing.
take
Take it off.
I don't think so. I think y'all could have showed up matching.
You
It
been
would
up
have been
here,
like a
like a group, like an
a
R&B
Sears
group.
picture.
He said a Sears picture.
What the fuck, man? What's been going on out here?
Man, nothing. It's a scam-demic. So we've
Scam-demic.
been. I've been sitting in the house wondering when I was gonna go out without a mask,
You just
and I did. I went to Ralph's, Kroger's just recently without a mask.
Just kicking it.
Motherfuckers looked at me like I was the only black man in a white brothel.
You probably was though. Where did you hit up a brothel during it?
Nope.
You sure?
No. I hit up Ralph's.
All the strip clubs in Atlanta were still open.
Really?
Did
Yeah.
Atlanta even have a
All
pandemic?
everybody. I mean, it's gonna show they got money.
So
When everybody else going, bro, just like when the recession happened,
still eating.
yeah,
They ate
going
more.
crazy. My thing was all the dancers had on masks.
Mask and naked.
And open asshole right in front of your
That's
face.
the joke. That's the joke.
I couldn't take it.
They
I
say
didn't know what
cover
that was.
your nose, but don't cover your ass.
Right. I was like, I get it. Let's go see. I told my wife, let's just go see how it is. And we got there, and I was like,
Magic City was open?
we should leave.
It wasn't comfortable?
Everything was open. It was very uncomfortable. I didn't understand it. I didn't know who any of the bitches was. It was crazy. I couldn't recognize the top of everybody's face. I think one person was doing all the makeup in the spot, and everybody's eyes.
Everybody looked the same.
So in Atlanta, that's like a culture, huh?
It is.
That's
It is.
crazy.
It's
Yeah, it is.
Like,
You didn't know that?
I knew it, but you don't really.
strip clubs is like 20% of the revenue in Atlanta.
You should have came to Jack the Rapper and Freaknik back in the 90s.
I've never been to Freaknik. I heard about Freaknik.
I've never been to a Freaknik. It was
I'm
like-
surprised you
You,
never been to
you guys
Freaknik.
are young. I am the oldest guy here.
Oh no, he's 36. He's young for Freaknik. I'm not too young for Freaknik.
I wasn't
Bro.
old enough to get there before it
Freaknik,
stopped.
let me describe it to you like this. Freaknik was like, if you ever seen that movie Caligula, it was that without the horses and the killing. It was just it was wild orgies on every street corner and just girls jumping out with.
I heard about it.
I made a cartoon modeled after Freaknik.
Freaknik was
From what I
almost-
thought it was. And this is from what I gathered from all the VHS tapes my older brothers would
Because
bring
they would
back.
show you, but the thing is, the popping shit the girls wouldn't let you film it. At least they
I
had
don't
some
know,
kind
man. I saw some crazy shit in some hotel rooms.
It was no.
When I was like
awesome.
15 years old, I kept hearing about Freaknik. Because, we had something called Kingdom. We had something called Grand's Tomb. I don't know if you ever heard of Grand's Tomb.
What is any of you just made that
Grand's
up
Tomb?
right
So
now.
Grand's Tomb is like, it's not like Freaknik, but every Wednesday, Uptown Harlem, it'd
Yeah.
be flooding 125th Street. And it's
No
called Grand's
way.
Tomb. Like maybe 10, 20, maybe 20 blocks.
Black
Like-
people?
Oh, yeah, filled, packed. All the streets, no cars is driving.
When did the dogs and water hoses come out?
Oh, yeah. That started to come out. I ain't gonna lie. That
That
came
shit sound illegal.
incredible.
Right? So wait, y'all. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, Grand's Tomb. I'm sure you know a lot of people in New York. Ask like, I don't know, like some of the people in
rappers and
Uptown.
shit?
Yeah, about Grand's Tomb, like Kiss, Cam.
I feel like everybody came down for our shit. Like everybody came to the South for all the shit we were doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
And we
I-
did. We
You
came
did-
from
you
the
did.
West. It's a long ass walk.
That's a long walk. Wait, I mean, I know y'all had to have some shit, but it just seemed like worldwide, the South was like.
The nastiest,
Really?
freakiest, coolest, funkiest
Okay.
place ever.
I can't imagine that. I can't even just imagine wanting to.
New
do
York
that.
is different. I moved to New York in like 2000, right before the towers fell. I figured I'm gonna move someplace safe.
Change that tune right quick.
California was tripping, so I'm out there in 2001. I'm like, we made it,
Yeah, we sure did.
right?
Jesus.
So,
That's
but
crazy.
you know, I'm still out there. I'm like, I'm not gonna move just because the towers fell. I'm gonna stay here and tough it out.
Second plane happened, he was like, okay, maybe.
Okay, maybe I'm going out. But no, I'm out there, and I would go to like Sue's Rendezvous up in in Mount Vernon, where some of my favorite people was Diddy was born up there, Heavy D. You know what I'm saying? Mount Vernon.
Really?
Go to, Sue's Rendezvous strip club. They got a barbershop right on the street. You can get faded up. You can get some barbecue.
Right.
Then you can go up into Sue's Rendezvous, right? Sue's Rendezvous had all
Oh, the faded up part wasn't the Sue's part? Go ahead.
Sue's Rendezvous was the club.
I thought we were talking about something
No, the
else.
barbershop
Go ahead.
wasn't,
You got it.
But we go in there and it's just different. It's like, it's they real reserved. The bitches don't like that you bring your own money in. They want you to go in their ATMs
Go
and
in
get your
they
money.
shit because they charge fucking $17 per dollar.
And what do you call it? What do you call an ATM in the strip club?
What is it?
All trick money.
Damn, I just stole that.
All trick money. So I go to the bank. I go to City National and
You just go
in the
rack
city,
up at the
Manhattan.
actual bank.
Yeah, and
then come
bring
in
a
with
bag.
the joint.
I'm gonna go, and they mad at me because I walk in with a bag. Like, bitch? I ain't Brinks. I came to get some stink. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. But it was cool. I took my big homie there. They like the big buff, dark skinned homies.
Now, what
Y'all
time
always
period
get
was
all
this?
the
What
bitches.
time period was this?
This was between 2000 and 2003.
2000. Okay.
Right there.
Did
the
y'all
new
throw
millennium.
money in Sue's at that point?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Not like Atlanta though.
But not like Atlanta.
I mean,
But
even if, so
we
he-
do it, but it's so reserved. It was almost like bougie. It was like
That's what I'm saying. So the one thing I'm not with, like at Sue's and like the hot ones now, like Ace and shit like that. That's up there now.
Hey, Spade.
When you throw money, the chicks just stop dancing
Right.
and like try to get their piece
They
right
get the
then.
rake. They get the rake and start arguing amongst each other for the divide.
In Atlanta, you throw money, you wait until like
The song
chick,
is
like,
over.
Not even the song's over. The chick gotta get tired. She's like, all right, that should be enough for this section. I'm gonna go ahead and gather up. How many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm
gonna
moving
gather up
to
my
Atlanta.
fifth. I'm gonna gather up my fifth, and I'm gonna go to this next section over here.
So is it me or like,
I'm moving to Atlanta.
I've been to
That's
chick club
the
in
right way
ATL,
to do it.
and they be pulling up. The strippers be pulling up in like
Mercedes.
Benzes.
Bentley.
Range
Benz.
Rovers.
Just,
Is it just me or is that like real?
I mean, it's real, but it's also incredible money management because they got a lot going on. They got a lot going on. These bitches don't have accountants. Like it's just like you gotta think these bitches they can get the most expensive clothes. They can pull up harder than you can.
Yeah.
And still go shake ass and go home and
don't have a 401k plan.
don't have a 401k plan. Taking care of their son. Keep in mind, every stripper has a son. Never met one with a daughter. Don't know how that works. Any stripper with a kid is a son. So just keep that in mind. So
That's hard.
they cannot. But it's just the incredible money management of single dollar bills that come off them girls. I think we can learn something. I might hire one of them.
Yeah.
You should.
Something about it to where I don't know if it's a front. I mean, we all know a car is a down payment. I get that.
Right.
But these bitches be having these shits for years.
Yeah, I know, man.
Talk about it.
What was the most
Yeah.
money you seen somebody spending?
It's put up in a Bentley truck.
No, what was the most money you seen somebody actually spending?
Oh, Akon. Akon spent 50 in the club. No.
How much you spent?
50
bands?
50 bands.
I feel like it's somebody spent more than that. I feel like that's not.
I do, no, you said what I seen. I seen this man spend 50 bands.
What's the most you ever spent in a strip club?
Well, collectively,
One night. Let's just get you right to it.
One night.
one night it was me and like 3 of my teammates. It was
No, it was
my
money
boy
in there.
Bibbs and my boy Miller.
They hit the
And we
red light in the
spent we all left LA and everybody brought like 70 bands.
Okay, that's
and then we
just-
just like it was just, we going to Atlanta. Maybe like $200 grand that was like,
I knew y'all was
just like,
crazy.
really?
I didn't.
it was-
I don't know why I didn't expect that. That was out of my mind. You thought it was gonna be more?
But
I
I
thought it was
seen
gonna be
Luda.
less.
Yeah,
I seen
yeah, me too.
Luda.
Frugal,
Right.
A little more prudent.
Just being just chill.
I seen Luda one time, and I went to another strip club at ATL, and I would have maybe like $5 grand that day, maybe 10 grand.
Yeah.
I seen Luda pull up in a cash, a brick.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Like
just
I'm like, yo, what the hell is that? How much money is that?
sounds irresponsible.
It was just like this high, and it was this much, and he's just like,
You know
Yeah,
why?
nothing. He had just got paid for something.
Don't ask me why I understand that. Luda is one of our young homies. Like, he came up
Yeah.
after us.
I love Luda. Yeah.
Luda got a good heart. Like, Luda was slighted. You know, in school, they used to talk shit about him. His teachers told him he wasn't going to never amount to nothing because, low-key, he had ADD and is whatever. He going to have a learn all this. This became one of the best. Yeah, this is some real shit.
I'm just saying, why do teachers do that?
Because
I just
they
feel like-
told me, they said, you're going to end up dead or in jail.
I just
now,
feel
they
like
got
that's
the in
not
jail
like a
part
comment
right.
you need. But you did get the jail part right.
You know, but then I went back.
You was half right, bitch.
It's you.
You're half right.
Look, I went back and threw at the same school that they told me I wasn't going to amount to nothing. I went back and threw, you know, they needed clothes and stuff. You know, Compton.
Oh, like a fundraiser
So
kind of thing.
Yeah, I threw a fundraiser. Got them like 30 grand. Gave it all to the you know to the city, to the the faculty or whatever, and walked away from it. I didn't want none of it. Right. I ended up getting the key to the city of Compton for that because they told me I wasn't shit, and I went and paid them. Like, you know what? I did my work. That means y'all not doing y'all work. Here's the money. Get these kids some outfits. Put some food in this mother and clean up this mother court in here.
Right.
Fix this multi-purpose room. I'm out.
Absolutely. Otherwise, these gonna be dead or
Yeah,
in
like
jail.
y'all
No,
said. Like
Yeah,
y'all
like you
said. It's because of y'all.
Yeah.
Jeez, these motherfuckers clean
Right.
motherfucker up, and
All the
that's
shit
it.
y'all told me was gonna keep me from being dead or in jail. That shit didn't
made
work,
me-
did
That
it?
motivated me more.
Yeah.
I'm still here because them lying ass bitches. Some of them teachers did.
My dad took me out of school. My dad took me out of school in the 8th grade. I got out of school. I ain't been back to school since the 8th grade.
He was right.
He was, yeah.
Guess when I dropped out of school? In the 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah,
how
that
to
seemed
sew.
like
I
when you
learned-
really start to realize
Well,
what's going on.
you know.
The problem was, so my school had just implemented a new dress code to where all the boys had to tuck their shirts in, and I was fat, so I
That
didn't
ain't
want to
gonna
do that because I wear baggy shirts, so you won't see that. If I tuck my shirt in, you're gonna see my gut. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to get at least one girlfriend in my life. So they forced us to do it. I didn't want to do it. I couldn't do it. I'm always pulling my shirt and shit, and just so make sure I ain't getting caught up in no folds and shit. You know, one of the deans saw me in the hallway and he's like, "Mr. Nigel, tuck your shirt in." I'm not doing that. I just kept walking. I wasn't disrespectful. Mr. Nigel, tuck your shirt in. Last warning. Come on, man. Please. I'm just gonna go to class. I'm gonna sit down. Nobody's gonna be able to see the bottom of my shirt. I think it'll be fine. And they suspended me the last 8 days of 8th grade, which means I would have had to repeat the 8th grade and not graduate because I didn't have a shirt tucked in. My grades were fine, but I would have graduated to 9th grade with all the rest of my friends. They would have made me repeat the 8th grade because I didn't have my goddamn shirt tucked in. And my dad was like, they obviously don't give a shit about education. Because
They give a shit about control.
absolutely, they don't give a shit about education. So how about this? These people. Get out of this shit. You're not in the system no more. I'll teach you at home. He didn't. It was like I also got to work from 5 to 5 every day.
12 hours?
I was like, dude, just give me a bike, man. I'll figure it out. I'll learn on the streets. This seems fine.
What area was
This
that?
is Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, this is Tallahassee. You
This
from
is
Tallahassee?
Tallahassee.
You know Bootsy Thornton?
Why do I know that?
You gotta know his name. You probably do because he went there. He went to St. John's with me. He's from Tallahassee, and he was like a superstar from that area.
Oh shit! Yes,
Left-
I was about. Yeah, I always read that name, and I was like,
He's
I'm
from your area.
never gonna meet that guy. No, we had like a different set of rules in my house, man. My dad was like real Black Panther-y. My dad. I mean, when I say my family was like on it,
Black activists.
like hard, like we had. And my dad bought us berets, all kind of shit. Like we was like in the house. Like my dad had a program called Homeboys to Men. Like he would take like
That's hard.
he would take youths off the street and just like
And try to train them in the ways
got
of
militarized a
American
little bit.
capitalism.
I think I might have been.
I
black.
quit the 8th grade because I found cocaine.
Okay, well that's it. That sounds more
Found out how
fun.
to sell it. Anybody ever sold cocaine in here? Not by raising
Crack
hands,
or
by round of
cocaine?
applause. Anybody sold cocaine in here? Yeah, I knew I would be the only one.
Ah, that
But
makes
guess
sense.
what? That's how I did it.
Well, let me get you something a little more fun, goddammit. Come on, ladies, bring it on in. I don't know if y'all can get around that, guys. It's my wife Amber, my homegirl
How you
Vanessa.
doing?
Amber,
How's
what up?
everything?
What up?
Vanessa, how's everything?
We made y'all some shit.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We got y'all. Yeah, we got y'all some
was
shit
blood
just
on
to be irresponsible out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Now, is this the one you was talking about earlier?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so on the Nappy Boy Radio Podcast, we make you guys a drink. We make the guests a drink named after them. This is your personal recipe. There's no other drink like this.
What's it called?
It's called the Quick and Easy Lemon Squeezy.
Can I do my one joke?
Please.
So you gonna buy me a drink?
Okay, we gotta get out. All right. Appreciate y'all guys for coming. Hold on, goddamn. I had to do it. Shut it down. We live in stressful times, and there are days when we need to take the edge off. That's why Budlight Chelada is coming to you with a fresh new look for 2021. It's the original Chelada you know and love, now updated with a bold and modern packaging design. The new look feels fun and social while staying true to Chelada's refreshing taste and full flavor. My homeboy Gary loves Chelada. He lives by it. Every time we wake up in the morning, he's like, hey, I know what we did last night, but guess what? Chelada time, baby! Bud Light Chelada is the perfect blend of beer with clamato, spices, and a hint of lime. 4.2% alcohol and available in 4 flavors. Every time you open the Bud Light Chelada with your crew, everything becomes a celebration. It's perfect for cookouts, birthdays, family gatherings, and even when you're wrapping up an evening work call. Get it together, guys. Pop it!
Man, did somebody sneak a skunk in my shirt? Does that mean?
We might have.
God damn.
We got ways
Is
to
it hot
do
in
shit
here
in
or is
here.
I'm hot?
That's going to be the name of the episode, man. We got to do a
God
quick and easy
damn.
lemon squeezy.
Don't get too close, y'all. This is
Don't get too close to me.
degree is it's getting the first degree. It's not
Degree
working
is
like
never like.
No, it's good. The antiperspirant is good, but
It's
it's something about this the heat and the satin.
I think we just, you know what I think? Degree is like the Newport of deodorant.
Wow.
I think black people we just have to use
The
it.
gravitate. I like it, man. It keeps the.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I
Do
don't
I have
like-
to go
I don't
back
like
to
wet
Secret?
deodorant.
What man is like strong enough for a man, but made for a woman? We used to wear Secret
In a pinch
and
now,
it was
that's-
cool. In a pinch, Secret is everything.
In a pinch, Secret's that shit.
Anybody still use right yard the spray?
I've never
Right
used
guard?
the spray.
That shit didn't burn you and break you out in bumps up underneath. You didn't get the.
I mean, I
little-
don't use it. I don't want to throw shade on the company, but
You sponsored by Right Guard,
No,
nigga.
I
I'm
know
not.
what it is. Hey, you know what he go? Watch this. Keep talking.
But I don't use. I don't use spray deodorant.
By men.
Jesus Christ. All right,
Yo,
let's
let's
get
get
somebody
on.
no, but I was never able to use the spray because I wasn't like super cognitive as a child, so I never knew like where shit was going. I have the shit it would come out of my collar and shit.
Oh my god.
I was never good at that shit.
What about
so
vegan deodorant? Y'all use that?
That just don't even sound right.
Vegan
Just don't
deodorant?
sound real.
You know they always vegan deodorants now.
Because they don't have pork products in it.
Yeah,
They don't have, it's kosher basically.
the kosher basically. Yeah, something
Kosher
like that.
deodorant. This you're just making it sound
What
way
about,
worse.
What about Tom's? You use Tom's?
Tom's the soap.
Like the one out of Whole
expensive-ass
Foods?
soap.
No way.
Yeah,
But it's
they're
hard to use
expensive.
it.
That
But I
shit's
still be-
expensive as fuck.
it's expensive, I
You scrub
still-
forever and it don't break down.
I still smell after it sometimes.
Well, this is the
No
truth.
disrespect to
The
them.
best deodorant ever. The best deodorant ever made, bro, is called soap and water. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
and that's it. I'm just making that up, y'all. I'm talking shit. This alcohol done got to me. She done made me
That's
a
the
DJ
point.
Quick jelly
That is
shot.
the point.
Have y'all met before today?
Once.
Remember Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, when you took over the show and you got winded on the side of the stage, and I was like, hey, who was up there with Tech 9? You took over the show, though. Tech 9.
Oh shit! I was blasted. Oh my god, I was tore the
It was
up.
the best, but you killed the show so bad. It was like, okay, well, it's the T-Pain show. We're all just witnesses. He was like, hold up, there's another hit.
I had something to prove on that motherfucker.
Hey, man, all you hear was people screaming. It was like, okay,
I had
that's
something to
it.
prove with that show.
The job is done.
And you and Tech 9, just alone. You and Tech 9 alone.
And Bone Thugs and Harmony was there too that night, and they snuck up under the stage, under the DJ rafters. Busy Bone was like,
Tech, I got a lot of my style from Tech.
really?
Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of my style from Tech.
Does he know that? I need to call him
How
and Travis
does
and
that even
Dave.
work? How did?
I was real big in the speed trapping. So you know what I'm saying. I always went,
the speed
Oh
rapping?
yeah, I always went into that. I used a lot of his melodies went into a lot of my melodies. Yeah, it was a lot of that. And your production, gotta hear that shit.
Thank you,
Jesus
bro.
Christ, that was like, what? That's all I wanted to do. I didn't know how to, bro. I learned how to mix from you. I learned how to do a ton of shit from you, bro.
I appreciate that's a big deal, man. Mixing is the hardest thing back then.
It's not great.
What back then it was you know, I
didn't have a lot of resources.
Well, you know what? I teach a master class after this podcast. I know that I'm getting called for a master class, so
That's what I'm talking
gonna show
about.
you a master class: SSL, API, Neve, how to find sounds, slew rates, all these words that you never hear.
You still use out gear a lot.
Well, this is the thing. Out gear just it's
Sound
warm.
real?
It's warm. Not just that though. Outboard gear lets you. It's tangible. It lets you touch
you
stuff.
can actually touch.
You know, and it feels good, and it gives you feedback. I put something into something.
Immediately.
Imagine if you put a quarter back in the day when you put a quarter in a Coke machine. You wanted to put the thing and get a Coke out.
Right.
It's just call and response. It's like
Yeah.
the reward system. You do the right things with this equipment, and you get a record that sounds like nobody else's record. You know you can go sell that.
That warmth is everything.
And if you come to me for the sound, I don't do IHOP. I do home cooking. So you're going to get warmth and it's going to be big. It's not going to be fast food. I can't do it.
Can we
can't
talk
do
about,
it.
can we
can't
talk
do
about
the
and
Pro Tools.
everybody's saying what genre of music I'm doing on this album, and I say gourmet music.
Gourmet music.
Gourmet
was like-
music. Bitch, you ordered the souffle fucking with T-Pain. This shit gonna take a minute.
You got
this
that.
shit.
And you're going to love it because it ain't going to taste like nobody else's food. And that's what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm doing
So
that
when you
for
say
some-
outboard, you mean the actual
Outboard, the actual machine
versus online
the
and
software shit.
right?
Yeah.
Well, inboard is just on the computer on the mouse.
Right.
Everything inside the box is on the computer on the mouse.
Of course.
You know the shit they try to make look like it's equipment
Yeah,
outside of
yeah.
it.
Not the same.
They're
Not
copying.
the same. You can actually touch
that
this
is,
shit and it's tangible for real.
they're cloning that equipment. That's like
Yeah.
What do
cloning
you-
you to play basketball.
what do you think about
It's all
that-
A video game.
That Pro Tool board that came
You know
out.
what it's like? Literally, it's like a fucking basketball game. It's like you playing basketball. We seeing you at a game versus playing 2K. You
the
when
same
you play
thing.
2K, you like that's
You
not,
in the
I wouldn't have.
box. You in the
I
box.
wouldn't have did that.
What do you think about that board? Remember Pro Tools came out and then they came out with that big board
That big one
The-
with
Remember
the
that
Las
big
Vegas
one?
on it.
The
It was a
D-
100.
the
It was
color?
the, it was the
D-Link?
and they go all crazy with the color.
no,
and all that?
that's called Las Vegas.
Did you
When
like
do
that? No, Las Vegas one, yeah.
Well,
Las
it's a
Vegas.
mouse.
It's a big ass mouse.
It's a
Big
giant
ass mouse.
It's a big ass mouse.
But
Literally,
it
you can
looked
do that
good.
shit with the mouse without that board. I fried my board, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is the same thing.
You use the mouse. Now, if you fry a big SSL board, you're gonna get a bunch of Europeans coming to talk to you like, "Good day, mate. What's what have you done here?" And you'd be like, "What's happening? Yeah, you're all right, love. You've broken the board. No, this shit is $600,000 console. Some shit break. These motherfuckers come in.
People still using it.
You pay them $1,500. They take a screwdriver, pull out one of the channels, the chassis. They find out what's broken.
Yeah.
They move it out, charge you another $1,500, and they take it somewhere. Or they got the parts in there. They take it in another room. They come back in.
It's the
they put
Bugatti.
it down
It's
in
the
there, they
Bugatti
put it back
of
in there,
consoles.
and then it's up to them to charge you another $1,500 for them coming.
Do you like it better? Do y'all like it better versus?
You don't understand,
Sounds
bro.
still
a
using
lot
it?
better.
Okay, look.
Sounds a lot better.
Sounds great,
Sounds a lot better. Expensive and the hassle.
but you pay for
And
what
the
you get.
size.
You can't get a Range Rover Drive out of a mother.
Prius.
A TR, what do they call it? The RAV4.
Right.
You pay for what you get.
You can put
You can put the Range Rover parts on the Prius.
You can probably, oh, no, we can figure it out. This
No,
is
you
a little
can't.
bit of welding.
Hey, you pay for what you get. The thing is, there's an identity. Like, you always know a real Rolex from a fake Rolex. You'll always know it.
You definitely know. You
better.
definitely know a.
Well, I got a Rolex to tell you.
I
man.
want to. Yeah, you do.
You'll definitely know like a record. Like if somebody with a record, like a DJ, you'll know if they're the record or they're doing with Serato. You can just hear it.
You can feel it.
You can just
It's
feel
a
it.
feeling.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
yeah, absolutely. Real records got more low end to it, like below like 50 hertz.
He's right. What he's saying to you, I'm a DJ, and he's a DJ too.
I started as a DJ. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's wow and flutter. It's the
Yeah.
vibrations and it moves people because it's human. Those records are just pictures of what people recorded and did, and they were trying to be the clearest example of themselves on a piece of vinyl, and they are. And the vinyl, the reason it's valuable is because a vinyl is the building blocks are carbon, and carbon makes diamonds. That's why you take diamonds and you play the record. So you're playing an expensive medium period to begin with.
You gotta stop.
Boom. It's
So what grade did you finish? You went to college, you said you did, right?
No, I didn't go to college. I robbed the college. I went up there with an AK-40. No, I went to Compton College and man, boy, the just came out. Here, take, man. We don't bang. We don't bang. I don't care about none of that shit. Lay down, motherfucker. Sorry.
Yeah, Quik is crazy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
believe this
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nappy Boy Radio Podcast. I'm your homeboy T-Pain, a.k.a. your girlfriend's boyfriend.
You still got a full double shot, bruh.
This is why.
Well, that's an eighth of a shot.
This is
Wine
this
is
is when
6%
you're
alcohol.
supposed to sip. But if I start drinking like I drink, I'm not gonna be able to ask you questions in a second. This is important that I sip this slow. I'm supposed to be less drunk than everybody in the room. I mean, obviously, not. You and your daddy walked in here a second
Metta
ago.
World Peace. He wasn't even supposed to be here. This is like quick. You go with pain. It's it's just y'all.
Right.
Then my agent calls me like, quick, wild pitch, man.
Well, bitch.
You might have a pop up.
Metta walked in here with his daddy earlier, and it was. I was trying to figure out who was going to actually be on the show. Yeah, that's
because you got
nuts.
the hottest podcast going right now. How did you do that? When you don't even with podcasts, that was craziest
I don't
thing.
even like podcasts. You know what I do? You know, and I like podcasts. I don't like interviews.
Well, then talk about it.
I don't like interviews. I like chilling, sitting around shooting the shit. That is crazy what you're doing.
What's he doing? He's dressing up his drink that your wife made.
More tequila in
Well,
the tequila drink.
he got quick and easy. I feel bad. I don't have a drink.
You gotta so you could yours just the same thing.
Call mine,
just more tequila.
Metta
Yeah.
That's called May the World Cease.
May the world see. This gourmet.
The reason I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
Because like I had a brief stint with music, right? And I hear both of y'all talk, and y'all
Brief.
Well, no, it's not brief. Actually, long. It was long. It wasn't brief. It actually was long. It's still going. It's still going. And it started in 1999. Right. It's not brief. It's not
When
brief.
you on Shaq Food? I can't remember. I don't know. Yeah, nah.
How many songs you like? It takes to like actually where you gonna be satisfied? 100? You doing the 50? You gonna pick like?
It takes
No,
one
I
song,
or you just
bro.
like?
I straight up.
It takes one song, bro. If you do an album,
Yeah, you only got to be right once.
It takes one song. It's a hit. All you do is you write the song that everybody wants to hear, and how you know they want to hear it. You listen to them talk outside the club. You listen to them talk outside. Yeah, the records you want to hear. Yeah. Listen, you write the song for the time. It's like the newspaper. You just become like a news reporter.
I mean,
and just hurry up and go to print.
It's that, and it's making sure you like your shit first.
Well, yeah, you're your biggest fan.
You're your biggest fan,
If you don't like that shit, if
So
it
if you don't like
move
if you don't like a bar, if you don't like
this
you
is
don't
you
like
gotta change
it,
it.
are you?
I'm not done with the song, but it's like, so I always follow advice of our craziest motherfucker that we love, Quentin Tarantino. Somebody asked him, who do you make these fucking stupid crazy ass movies for? And he was like, I don't make my movies for anybody. I make movies that I like, and hopefully there's somebody crazy enough that likes the same shit as me. And that's, that goes back to Marcus Garvey, know thyself. If you know thyself, you know every man. You know what we're feeling. You know what everybody's feeling. If you know yourself, and it's just literally that knowledge that you have. If you know yourself, just like we and I don't want to sound. Yeah, this is gonna be sexist. When women, if a woman doesn't know her body, she can't tell anybody else how to please her body. You feel what I'm saying? Like you have to know what you like before you try to tell other people what you like and how to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like all this shit correlates into music somehow. But that was really sexist.
Quentin Tarantino can't do his acceptance speeches anymore because he loves cocaine too much. And that's what it is. He does movies for people like him because he's been up all night editing them, and they look like he edited them on cocaine.
Okay.
And it's okay because that's the account. I'm gonna keep going.
There
back to
are
cocaine.
a lot of
Cocaine's
people-
the funniest word in the lexicon.
There are a lot of
it's just
people-
funny when you say cocaine. People automatically laugh.
That shit, yeah.
Look,
it's a funny word.
you know, and the people that talk about it the most don't do it. It's
Yeah,
the people
absolutely.
the people who don't say anything about it, they're gonna hit you up on the elevator. Hey man.
There are a lot of people that do.
But no,
cocaine.
Quentin Tarantino is he's protagonistic, but he's also an artist. And sometimes artists need, like, if you ever seen the movie Sparkle, the original one, when the cute girl played by Lynette McGee, she couldn't get, she wasn't feeling comfortable to go on stage. And her sister was like, "What's wrong with you?" She was like, "I can't go out there." She said, "Your sister can't fly on one wing." She needed some cocaine to get out there and do the thing. And sometimes that's just how it happens. Man. It's all about...
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Why?
Jesus.
No, I'm just joking. Hey, man.
No.
But in any case, Quentin Tarantino had to stop doing his own interviews because he would just be stoned out of his mind. And,
And he would tell the truth.
Yeah.
He would tell his truth.
It's honesty. But his movie, when you look at him, you don't need cocaine in your system to enjoy him.
Absolutely.
Because he did it all for you.
He did it all for you.
And the movies are great. They're all. I haven't seen a bad Quentin Tarantino movie. That means that he didn't have bad cocaine when he was filming the movie. Next. Shout out to Quentin Tarantino.
Shout out to Keith.
Where's the cocaine? There's no next. Okay.
Shut it down.
We'll be right back, guys. Nappy Boy Radio is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Throughout June, Nappy Boy Radio is proud to join the cause of destigmatizing therapy. If you're struggling with relationships or having difficulty sleeping or difficulty meeting your goals, if you're feeling anxious or stressed, BetterHelp counselors can listen and help. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online. Therapists have a broad range of expertise that may not be locally available in your area. The service is available for clients worldwide. Log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You can schedule weekly videos, phone, or even live chat sessions. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. Our listeners get 10% off their first month of online therapy at betterhelp.com/tpain. That's betterhelp.com/TPAIN.
You don't know how much fun this is to do this with you.
I know, man.
Do you know that mother? When your records came out in Compton, tried to get me to retire. They was like, it's a new
Oh,
town.
no. I don't. You know what? We're going to talk about that shit. We're going to talk about that
That
shit.
ain't true. That ain't true.
No, bro, I'm telling you. Anytime another does anything,
They shut up.
it's a spot. I don't know why we've been taught that it's one spot for everybody.
But it's more. It's millions of spots. But it's a
Nope.
black thing.
It's a black God damn it. Okay.
You need to retire.
I know what you
What
mean. I
is
know what you
that?
mean. Yeah.
It's one spot. It's one spot for any category of anything.
And you just another thing.
But it's not.
Obviously not.
Obviously.
You are the Black Drake, bro. Like you started that whole movement.
The Black Drake.
Nah.
Now I got
What's
this
his name?
backwards.
What's the fucking poet? The actor. That goddamn it. Oh my
where?
God. He's like a fisherman now for some reason. It's weird. I don't know. But he was like, if he went on the Breakfast Club and he was like, if T-Pain was light skinned, Drake wouldn't exist.
See how I'm hitting all the right notes. though?
I know, man. I know.
Have you ever did a record with Drake?
I did 4 records for Drake.
Oh wow. Am I missing something?
No, I nobody like knows this, but I wanted Drake to get on 5 o'clock in the morning, my record.
Yeah.
I drove from Atlanta to Toronto to go get the record, and he never did it.
You use a passport? You had to cross the bridge?
I had to cross the joint.
Them is
I took my tour bus.
Yeah, them Canadians are dead.
I took my tour bus, went up from Atlanta to Toronto, chilled with him for like 3 days.
Nice.
I did 4 records for his album. He did 0 records for mine. But I went to go get a joint for me and ended up doing 4 shits for him. And it was like, okay. All
Did
right.
he make the album? His album?
One of them did. One of them
Nice.
did. Yeah.
Which one?
It was on the Take Care album.
Did you your vocals or just producing?
It was my vocals. Yeah, it was just vocals. Yeah, I was and then after that I went on Twitter, as per advice of my managers. terrible fucking advice. It wasn't even crazy. It was just like everybody go tag Drake and tell him to finish that record I gave him.
You thirsty. You thirst trapping.
Yeah. Then he hit my manager. He was like, tell T-Pain, I know he don't really want to work with me.
What the? Oh, they turned it around.
Yeah. He gaslit me. He got records.
One-on-one.
He gaslit me and got records.
What the?
Yeah, nah. I mean, but he's the artist of the decade.
Do you have to be signed to do your thing?
I don't give a fuck what you about to say after that. No. You
No.
don't have to be signed for shit right now. You don't have to be signed. I'm not signed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm still putting out records. I'm doing everything that I used to do with nothing.
I mean, I kind of know it. I'm not like I was never
Yeah.
that much in the business as y'all.
Right.
Y'all seen way more than me. I haven't.
Have you ever heard of Artist Direct? It started like
I did have artists direct before. Yeah.
16 years ago.
I did have them.
It was the beginning.
No way that was that long ago.
Artist Direct.
That was 15,
It was,
16
first
years
of all, when you say it was back in 19,
ago?
it was, that tell you how long ago it was.
19.
Artist
That
Direct
sounds
happened back
crazy.
then.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds like
At the turn of the
1700s.
Yeah, it does, right? 19.
Instead of us getting pennies per album, you became more like the record company and got dollars per album.
Shut it down.
Are you in need of rest and relaxation after a long day at the office? Are you sick and tired of soreness and inflammation? If so, I want to talk to you about Humble CBD. Humble CBD offers a wide variety of hemp-derived CBD products for any facet or occasion. Twist, roll, and relax with their CBD calming balm, or travel with their CBD twist, a tincture on the go, smaller than a pack of gum, designed for your pocket. Humble CBD is focused on helping you stay grounded no matter what life brings you. A tree's beauty lies in its branches, but its strength lies in its roots. Focus, relax, and recover with Humble CBD. Now offering 25% off your first order with promo code T-Pain. All you have to do is go to www.humblecbd.com and choose any product that meets your needs. Stay grounded with Humble CBD. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nappy Boy Radio Podcast. I'm your boy T-Pain. Yeah, that was really good.
Nappy Boy!
You know what's crazy? My wife is so on the mother job and on her shit, she actually came up with a drink for Metta World Peace because that's what it's about. Come on, baby. Give it up for Pan, certified bartender. Baby, what's the name of this drink?
Okay, so we heard about the coaching stuff that you're trying to do.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we named it Put Me In, Coach.
Put me in,
Put me
coach.
in, coach.
Hey!
Put me in, coach.
Love it.
Put me in, coach.
What's the recipe?
Yeah, what's in it, baby?
It's a lot going on in there.
I bet
Oh,
some
wow.
cayenne pepper.
Yes. Write it down for you, though.
Yeah, some cayenne pepper. It's a
I'm having a party. Look at this.
it's a condom in there.
It's Gatorade in that mother.
Now, Peace, I did want to ask you about the coaching stuff. You gonna go crazy on this? You gonna you want to go all the way?
Coaching?
Go crazy.
Yeah.
He gave away a ring.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't.
With 40 carats of
I didn't.
pure
I didn't
clean
fully.
stone.
I didn't
Did
fully
you
agree
see-
with. I didn't fully agree with it.
Did you see the
Yeah, I didn't-
ring?
Yeah, I didn't fully agree with that.
I knew you were the nicest person in the world.
You are.
Did y'all see the ring he donated for,
Yeah.
And he did that because that's what his heart told him to do. Now,
And
that's
I
awesome.
feel like I'm really nice. I feel like I'm like a nice guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't have an explanation for being
ain't
nice,
giving away
for
one of your
being
plaques.
nice, for being nice and rich. That's just. I don't think I've met one of them people before, and I think they don't exist a lot. But all the way to the
man.
top. Tell us what you're trying to do.
Well, you
man.
know, I want to be a head coach, and I love coaching. Like coaching for me is it's probably like music, for y'all. Like you want to keep doing it. You've been in the game,
yeah.
You want to go to the next level, and maybe you don't want to be on the group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I love basketball so much. Like I feel I could be a head coach, and it's not
Really?
difficult. It's like You know the SL board. You just named a bunch of stuff. I don't need a pad. I don't need a meeting. I don't need nothing. Just I don't even need a meeting.
I gotta tell you,
I don't even need a contract.
Now I know. We know what we know about Metta World Peace and all that shit. And I know that the person I've met, the person I'd hang around, I don't see you getting pissed like that for real. To be totally honest, I don't see you getting like pissed off like super easy anymore. Like
coaching or somebody throwing a drink on me.
I think all coaches. I think all head coaches have a anger management problem.
Yeah.
Just all of them. So I don't see you like losing it like that right now. But
definitely not.
I feel like that's a part of the job, though.
Well, if I was coaching, it would be way different than how I played. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be getting on my players. I want to motivate them, but it's not like, hey, run back on defense, do this. I'm chilling, Phil Jackson style, sort of. Wave your hands. Like,
7.5 feet tall.
Isn't the coach's job to evoke the passion?
Right.
Like he's got to get ejected out of the game when his team is losing.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes it depends.
You gotta go crazy.
No. It depends. Phil Jackson just like 6 championships and just like
that makes sense. All right,
that was 6 with the Bulls, like
And then another 3.
Which you got
5. Oh, 5 with the Lakers.
Forget.
See,
Phil,
2 as a player.
Phil has that obligation. I'm mad, but
I've seen Phil get mad one time.
He's like, I'm mad, but this is a lot of black dudes.
Hey, this gold. This is gold. You saw Phil get mad at one time. What caused him to get angry?
I seen him get mad at Powell one time. I've never seen Phil raise his voice. We was playing against Dallas, and we was down 2-0. He was in Dallas, and they was just kicking our ass. And Powell kind of was just like, we was down. We always playing bad.
Right.
And he was like, Powell, what are you doing? That's the only time I ever seen Phil get mad. Powell.
Hey, everybody up. This ain't just me. I'm snitching on everybody. Look, I saw it. I traveled like 2 joints ago. I saw it. The ref didn't call it, but hey, look, I'm not the only one. In the locker room snitching on everybody. What's going on?
Lord have mercy.
That's crazy. But like, was it like a tangent or was it like just a?
Oh, he's 6'10", and if you remember Phil Jackson from back in the days, he a wild boy.
That's what I'm saying.
When he played, he was wild.
Was Phil like? Did he go in like a minute or was it like a?
Oh, it was quick. It was like maybe 10 seconds. Like
okay.
Honestly, it was real quick.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was in there throwing Gatorade bottles.
No,
and shit.
never.
Okay.
Never. Phil's version of getting mad is meditate. Shut the lights out. We're going to meditate today. Bring sage in the locker room.
It's the opposite.
First time I smell sage. The opposite. Yeah, total opposite. Yeah. That's Phil's version of like.
What? Really?
I love it. Yeah, that's his version of it.
No way.
Shut all the lights off.
I'm not serious.
Shut all the lights off.
The things that you did,
you don't get to see this stuff. That's crazy.
Can't make it
First time I smelled sage, I'm like, damn, somebody burning.
Somebody burning crazy.
I'm like, I love it here. Like,
right. Feel the jaws coming out the shower. Bop, bop. Bop, bop.
We are.
Numb your KO. What's up? Hey, look. Y'all boys coming in? Y'all early. What y'all doing? Y'all coming in here?
Yo, Phil's so crazy. Like, I play on teams where if you late, you fine $2,500. Then you late again, you fine $5,000. They double it. You late with Phil, $25. Everything $25. Wow. Everything $25.
He was a budget coach?
You said what? No, I mean you gotta pay. So he finding you $25.
But
so
like,
if you late to practice, $25. You late for a plane, $25. But I played on teams where it was $10,000. $5,000.
What is that? I mean, okay. Does any of that shit like really do anything to y'all?
It does. You want to go to the $10,000 you're gonna spend in Atlanta. You don't want to spend. You don't want to spend.
I mean,
yeah, you do. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta pay the $10,000.
But wouldn't that hurt your pocket? Like, if first of all, it's just
not if you're already in Atlanta. He's just like, I'll take that. I'll take that. $10,000 to be in Atlanta. If you get $3,000 Lambo for 4 days? Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go do this.
This Quick and Easy is fantastic.
I can't deal with you.
Oh
at
my
all.
God. This is the best Jello shot I ever had in my life.
That's incredible. I wonder how she
I want
made
to take
that.
them home. But
It's
I
in
know
a real lemon. I don't know if you guys are realizing.
I realize
It's in
this.
a
I
lemon
do.
rind. I said that at the beginning of the podcast.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm not quite a bartender, but I tend a lot of bar sessions.
So we were told
I'm a
that
bar
we were
patron.
told that you like to go to parties and make the drinks yourself.
Yeah,
and
I've
we
done
made sure you didn't have to do that.
I've done
Like
it
I
before. I bring a blender. I bring pomegranates off my tree if it's
This
in
ain't
season.
a wedding, man. You gotta fucking calm down. You don't have to do none of that. People like doing shit for you. Did you know that? That's a real thing.
So we made it.
We made it.
I don't have to work no
We
more.
made it, baby.
Oh my
We
God.
made it, baby. We finally did it. We finally did it.
Woo!
We finally did it. We're going back to get all them credits on all them albums.
Well, you know the produce.
We finally made a name for ourselves. We're not gonna be in the background anymore, baby.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's crazy. I just don't see it like doing a lot to be like 10 grand. That seems
Yeah, you guys get $16 million. Y'all get signing
depends what you do.
bonuses.
a day.
But some people don't get. Some people don't get fined. You know what I'm saying? Some people
yeah.
never been fined.
Like the star players and shit. Like everybody. Like
So
They,
that's
just
a
don't, they don't get in.
discipline?
They don't get in trouble.
Is that a discipline for them? Like if you get fined $10,000,
None of
$15,000?
that shit's a discipline.
It's you don't want to pay that.
It's like you know that
It's
construction.
actually-
You know that construction that's been happening in this fucking city for the last 15 years,
Right.
In that same spot. That's just so they can just say we work it. We're working on it. We're working on it. Working on it. We're gonna need more budget. Obviously, it's not done yet. We're gonna need budget for next year.
A $10,000 fine to the same guy that pieced up $200,000 to go to a strip club.
Right. Big
No,
deterrent there.
Whoa! I'm
Yeah.
10,000 light.
Oh God, I'm definitely coming to practice.
Who hit my
man.
bag? Somebody whipped my bag.
Absolutely, I'm definitely coming to practice. I'm just gonna give you the $10,000 I didn't spend in the strip club because it was just too late.
Yeah, it's probably more like because everybody else on the plane or everybody else is on time. That's what hurts more than like.
Oh, just embarrassing at that.
It's
point.
like embarrassing. It's like embarrassing.
Okay.
I mean, because everybody's on time. It's a
but I feel
team.
like after you miss like 3, everybody's like, yeah, I don't think he's ever coming. I think we can just move on from that.
I see some people just take fines, like we have meetings and stuff, and some people just like,
Yeah,
you know
that
what?
just seems like enough.
Yeah.
Bro. Had some
Well, you
ass
guys
waiting
have
on me.
obviously have never seen Michael Jordan gambling at the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas back in the 90s.
Sounds like you have, and I want to hear
And
it.
I have. But it's none of my business.
Yeah.
Michael
I've
Jordan
heard
is not a
stories.
personable person.
Okay.
I've heard stories.
Well, that's not true.
I'm a big
No,
fan
it's
of MJ. I was number 1 year. I love MJ.
Yeah.
But I met him like when MJ hit me up one time. He hit me up twice on the phone, which I was
Blew
19,
your mind.
and it's like I don't know. It's like somebody just calling you like T-Pain. Whoever called you that you were just like, wow.
It's Akon.
Okay, right?
Yeah. He had one single out, and I was like, no way! They had one single, and I was like, it's the biggest thing that ever happened in my life. I can't believe it. Akon called me, and everybody's like, who's that? It's like, you don't worry about it. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. But what John talking
What was
about?
that like?
So so I was 19 or 20. I was playing against MJ in the summertime. So I accidentally broke MJ ribs. He was on the court. Just like it was aggressive. You see me play, I'm aggressive. So so I accidentally broke MJ ribs, and then I was like sick when I heard what happened. I couldn't leave the bed for like 2 days. Like I ain't go to practice. I was with the Bulls at the time. I couldn't get out the bed. I was hurt. And then MJ,
I think he was more hurt than
Than you.
well, he was more hurt than me. He was more hurt than me, right?
Absolutely.
Probably, right? So he hit me up because he heard what happened. I wasn't showing up nowhere.
Right.
He called me, hey man, it's gonna be all right. Things happen. I said, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that. I was just, I didn't mean to do that. Then the second time he hit me up, then he invited me to his office one time. That's the second time I met him in person. Then the third time, I got suspended with the brawl.
Perfect.
So I get suspended, right?
The brawl. by
The
way.
brawl, the
'Cause-
malice. I get suspended, right? And I'm like, oh shit, my career is over at
That's
this
all
point.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
sick. Indefinite suspension, right? MJ hit me up. Hey man, you gonna be all right. probably shouldn't have did it, but you're gonna be right. I'm gonna talk to the commissioner, and I'm gonna try to see if you can play. And I'm like, yo, I said, MJ, even if I can't play, like, thank you for calling.
Right.
Like, he was the only actually player that called.
Damn.
Actually, MJ called me. It was crazy, right?
Everybody else just chalked it up like, yeah, that's.
So I'm like, I'm for sure. Yeah, everybody's like, this is
That makes
over.
sense. That makes sense.
This career is done. But
I'm trying not to have you in
yeah,
my call.
man. Well, that's my only.
Been watching the first 48. They go back and see who you called and shit. I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, nobody wanted to touch that.
Not gonna touch
Nobody
that shit.
wanted to touch that.
God damn, bro.
I'm never bringing up Michael Jordan in a podcast.
Yeah.
Broadcast ever in my life.
He just
Tell us the
contradicted
story.
everything you said.
Feeling so bad.
Why? He just contradicted everything you said.
Broke his ribs. I can't believe this.
It was a mistake.
I'm calling Compton.
You broke a
and the
nigga
Blood
ribs
Gang.
and it's like, nah,
Snoop,
this
get
seems
Snoop on the
fine.
phone. You, no, I'm just playing.
Is it, that story's out. It would have never been out there. Like, so what
It
happened?
shouldn't be out there.
It
ever.
shouldn't be out there. But this
Man,
one,
don't tell nobody else that, man.
nah, it's already on. Everybody know the story in sports.
It's over now.
It's in there. Everybody know the story.
Hey, did you like hack him?
So
Because
what
he
happened
hates a
was-
hack.
Well,
He hates a hack. Like,
no, I wasn't hacking. I was denying him. So MJ, we in the summertime. MJ's gym, referees in the gym.
In his gym?
In his gym.
All right.
So I'm denying him.
You would have got.
I was
Secret
denying
Service.
him, and then he tried to, put my hand out the way. So I'm right here
the
denying
swim
him.
move. Y'all did the swim move.
Well, I was here,
And then you came
Show me,
across.
and then MJ, I'm here. All right, I'll show you.
Oh, shit. Here we go. All right, we got it. Okay.
I'm coming in with the ball.
No, it's not. That's not even. I'm coming in.
Okay. Let's make sure this got to be accurate.
MJ's posting up.
You just
Uh-huh.
post right hand.
Come this way.
Right.
Right. So I'm here. Right.
Right, yeah.
And then
nigga.
MJ's holding me.
Right. Oh, he's trying to
So he's
guard
right
you.
there. No, but
Is
the
he
ball-
on your center?
The ball's right there.
Uh-huh.
So if MJ get the ball, what's gonna happen?
Oh, somebody's playing scrimmage with y'all?
It's 5-on-5.
Oh, I thought it was just y'all two.
Nah, it's 5-on-5.
So this
okay.
is Jordan blocking you out
And we
so
know
he
if
can
MJ
get the ball.
what's gonna
They
happen?
come around. They come around. They go.
What
They
happens
go.
when MJ
He's
gets
going to
the
go to the
ball?
right.
Right.
or he's
Right.
gonna-
He gonna come. He gonna come
Bust
around.
your ass.
Yeah, he's going to turn
That's
around.
what's gonna happen.
He gonna come around. They gonna make sure you get out the way.
So my goal is like not to let MJ get it, but he's strong as hell.
Yeah, he's
So
holding you
when
here.
he's holding me, I was like trying to move his arm out the way, and then my right arm hit his ribs.
You're 9 feet tall.
It was but then this guy from Sam Smith from Chicago,
I remember
the
Sam
next
Smith.
day in the paper, he says, Ron Artest fights MJ. This was happening
Yeah.
as a Tribune.
Because
Ron
that was
Artest
obviously
fights
a-
MJ,
that was obviously a
punches
full-
MJ.
Yeah. Right.
This is the story that came out. So now that made me sick. I'm like, no, people think I punched MJ.
You
I had
punched
to
Michael
fight
Jordan
with MJ,
in
so I
the
couldn't
ribs.
leave.
The more impressive thing is that you would have punched him and broke a rib.
I didn't touch MJ. I didn't punch. I'm not gonna punch MJ. MJ's my.
I mean, all I can
Yeah.
say is, man, I can't believe you punched Michael Jordan in the rib.
idol. Turn the camera.
And then, that's crazy though.
What did Eddie Murphy daddy tell him? You suck JJ in the face. I love good times. You punch JJ in the...
Nah, that's crazy.
That's silence on that.
I mean, that's pretty incredible. He contradicted everything you said. You said MJ was an ass,
I said
I heard that
MJ was
story, too.
what,
I
not
heard
an ass. He just
not a personable person.
he's not personable to people that are fanned out. He don't like fanboys.
Yeah, he
It's like,
definitely don't.
be
He
quick.
definitely don't.
My nephews, we're all in Vegas. I'm performing. I'm out there with like Roger Troutman when he was alive. Like it was fly. You know, and yeah,
It
real.
was fly.
My nephews all
What a
like,
goddamn
"We finna go."
understatement that was. I'm out there with Michael Jackson and Roger Troutman. Shit was fly. Oh, you just flexed on my shit.
Sorry,
I
I'm just
cannot
not.
believe that.
I got a real flex though. I got some Michael Jackson instrumentals, multi tracks that I want to give you.
You gotta stop talking.
Don't hit the button.
We
You want
hit
to
the
talk
button
about
in
a flex? I am DJ Quik. Let's
that-
not get that misconstrued with anything
Michael Jackson
else.
multi-track.
Yeah, you goddamn right. I'm not supposed to have them, but I do. Okay. And guess what? His outtakes, some of the outtakes are better than the stuff that made the record.
You have Starlight.
Yeah.
You have fucking Starlight.
Oh, the record that didn't make Thriller? Are you
Yes,
talking about that record?
you
No,
have
let's not talk
fucking-
about. I got other records. I worked with Greg Fillinganes, who produced, and who worked on the Songs in the Key of Life record. And this ain't about me. This is about Michael
this is
Jordan
about you right now.
in Vegas,
No,
and my nephew's
no.
trying to get an autograph. Let's not deter from the situation at hand here. The pertinent conversation is Michael Jordan.
Right, okay.
And
all right.
he will turn you down. He's got this code thing where he just ignores you. He don't look at you. Michael Jordan, oh my God, can I have your autograph? And he would just keep walking. And you can't. And he had this security at the time, and the security was a cool dude. He's like, he just blocked for him. He just, it's you don't want to interrupt that swag.
They have on Hanes suits.
He said, hey.
Hanes suit jackets. And on Hanes suit jackets.
Well, let me put these Hanes on you. No, Mike, Michael Jordan's just,
I'm an MJ.
You
groupie.
broke his
ribs.
ribs.
2 of them.
Yeah, you broke ribs. It's. You know what? But to say the contrast of it. Maybe you caught him on a bad. Did you catch him on a bad day?
Who? Michael?
Yeah.
No, he was winning. He won $200,000. He was one of the the VIPs where they they give you the room for free,
okay.
and sometimes they give you money to gamble.
Yeah.
Like because it makes the hotel look good.
Right.
And Michael Jordan was one. He's a VIP gambler. But I think they know that. I think we all saw 30 for 30. Oh my God! But I certainly wasn't what happening back in the 90s. But I never broke his rib.
You definitely never broke his rib.
It was an accident.
I know, man.
But you know what's crazy though? So, that was when I was in Chicago. I got traded to Indiana. Got 2 years later. I actually wore his number.
Pacers.
For the Pacers. You did. Yeah, I tried to wear his number when I was the Pacers. I love MJ, man. MJ's incredible. Well. Sorry about that experience you had with MJ. I love MJ.
That's too motherfucking good.
Number 23, man. I just can't believe I had the opportunity to wear his number in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
After you broke
that's a dream come true.
That just gotta be like I wouldn't be able to just chill at night trying to go to sleep
Oh, I couldn't.
How do you quantify that, bro? Pardon my big.
That was a good night tonight.
Yeah.
Craziest shit when I wore my shoes. I wore his shoes against him because he was retired. Oh, shit. We didn't know MJ was coming back. We didn't know MJ. I'm like, yo. So what happened was Reggie Miller.
Which ones you wore?
It was the ones with the wings. I wore because
I know what you're talking about.
So Reggie Miller was the only Jordan representative on the team. He get one Jordan representative each team.
Endorsed. Yeah.
And I'm like, yo. And I was with Nike. I said, I need some Jordans. I'm playing against Jordan next week.
Reggie went crazy.
Nah, Reggie didn't go crazy. Reggie was supporting me. But Nike was like, nah, only Reggie can wear Jordans. I said, yo, I need Jordans. So I drove to Chicago.
Yeah.
We had shoot around at 10. I drove to Chicago after shoot around about 11:30. Got there about 1:30. Went to Nike Town. Copped some Jordans. Drove back to Indiana.
I do the shit myself.
Yo, and I was wearing Jordans against Jordan.
I do that shit myself. Yo, that's nuts.
And then they sent me like $10 of Jordan. I said, if you don't want to give me Jordan, I just pay for them. I don't even need.
Right.
They got me one time because I ordered size 16s.
They gave you the wrong size?
Nah, they didn't let me. They didn't ship me the shoes. I ordered separately size 16. They knew it was mine.
They knew it was you.
I did it, publicly.
I don't think that's like a ton of people ordering 16.
They ain't a ton of people ordering 16.
Bro,
He didn't give me the size 16.
can I give you a pass key right now?
Yeah.
Next time, just go to Beaverton, Oregon, to the Nike, the plant.
Yeah.
And you can get any Jordan in there that you want, any size you want.
You been?
In less than $100.
Wow.
Yeah, Beaverton, Oregon, where they are. They asked me. I went in there to get, I'm gonna go Jordan up. We on tour.
Right.
They was like, it's like, Willy Wonka's a chocolate factory. Your
Oh my
shoes.
goodness.
Jesus.
You go in there, you walk through. It's like, whatever.
Right.
Show me where the Jordans are. Jordan got golf shoes,
Baseball
baseball shoes,
Boxing shoes.
Where are the basketball
You went-
shoes?
yeah.
You go to the basketball shoes and you see all your favorites, your favorite color in your size, and you're going, oh my God, $150, $160. There's no Jordan shoe in there over $100.
It's crazy.
They're like 13s or $75. Your size.
Okay, well that's just weird.
So you had that story.
It's
with
weird.
Jordan, and you went
Go to
Jordans
Beaverton,
right
Oregon,
now.
you'll
That's
lose
the
your mind.
weirdest shit.
It's the best. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. That was better than going to Magic Mountain, Six Flags, Disneyland.
You know
That's
why
so
it's
fun.
weird? It's camping, bro.
Killing each other over them
killing
shows.
each other.
And they can go
Niggas
to
is straight
Beaverton.
up killing each other to wear the same shoe as each other.
Exactly.
And nobody's camping out for like a shoe that's out. Like everybody, obviously everybody's camping out to wear the same shoe. It's insane.
Do you think somebody killed somebody twice for the same shoes? Because people
one pair.
like this say you just say you murdered somebody for the shoe.
You gotta get
and then
somebody.
it's over. The
still
next
a line.
year,
It's still a line.
In places,
You kill a nigga for the same shoe, and then
in
everybody
places
surround
like,
you
in places I'm not
all
gonna,
right, here we go.
I'm not gonna say nobody out. But and it's rare. That's like hitting the lottery twice in one liquor store. But it's like, yeah, in places like Chicago,
Yeah, it's
places
rough.
like Dallas, in the suburbs of Dallas, places like,
For Jordans.
Inglewood, Compton.
Right.
That could happen, bro.
I had a Jordan closet. And I couldn't wear them because they would just murder my pinky toe. And I just couldn't do anything about that. I couldn't do anything about it. They would murder my pinky toe.
That whole story you had about Jordan, but you got the Jordan kicks on.
Oh, yeah, I got the 6.
What's the difference between the actual experience versus the shoes?
The experience of what?
Like with Jordan, the
mean,
experience
Jordan.
that you had that you didn't like, but
Well,
you got the kicks on.
It's because Jordan is personable to me. It's the same way that I buy. First of all, there were 3 Michaels that were important in the 90s. And I would buy Michael Jordans. I would buy Michael Jordan shoes, Michael Jackson's records, and spend $50 on every Mike Tyson fight.
Absolutely.
So that's what it is. And I'm friends with Mike Tyson. Hey, Mike, how you doing, baby boy?
We saw Mike yesterday.
You did?
Was that yesterday? My days have been.
And he
inside.
the sweetest and got the best weed. He got better weed than Snoop Dogg.
He got some amazing
This
amount.
motherfucker's a
Yep.
grower now. He's amazing.
Yep. He.
You know, he been through enough. Ain't nothing but weed for him at this point.
Amazing
And
marijuana.
this is what I love about him, though. Mike.
I mean,
Mike is
we
not.
can-
A,
Did he
what?
give you the chunga?
You got
we're
better
gonna-
weed than
we're gonna-
Mike.
We're gonna go off the record here. We're gonna go off the record.
Am I talking too much?
You gotta get the chunga.
Nah, that
Am I
nigga-
being too,
No, I'm about to.
transparent?
I'm telling you, that did shrooms before our interview.
What? Salicylic acid?
Bro, nah, that
Psilocybin?
nigga, nah, that did real shrooms yesterday.
I do real shrooms.
Nah, bro, he went crazy. If you do shrooms, you do a cap. You,
Yeah,
get
a
yourself
little bit of
right.
stem.
Mike got a big tolerance.
Nah, this nigga
He went big.
This nigga went nuts. It was just like
You know, shrooms don't do
that
nothing
nigga,
but
that
fuel
nigga
your
got that
brain.
mic. I think it was like,
Think
I
about
feel
it.
like these mushrooms are. They're telling me I'm dead right now. like Mike, you gotta stop. He was like, who? He was like, who are you? Like Mike,
Mushrooms don't do that.
bro. He
It's psilocybin.
he had much. Nah, he went. I think dog went like he just grabbed him like McDonald's fries and was just.
Mike got a big tolerance, bro. His tolerance is bigger than ours,
Bro,
man.
he was. Bro, we ended the interview was like early over. He was like, I'm too high. I can't do anything. It's like I'm too high. This is over here, and like, bro, he had a co-host, and he was like, who are you, bro? But he was like dead serious. It was Sebastian from the Ramps, and he was just like, who call you Ivy League motherfucker? Who you talking to? Who you think you come ahead and Bass was like, hey, yo, guys, I'm Sebastian. I'm Sir Bass a lot. This is Mike Tyson. He was like, yo, this is so white. I love him. And I'm like, what?
No,
he
Mike,
doesn't
Mike,
feel-
Mike is real though. Mike,
I get it,
he's
yeah,
real.
but nah, he like actively was like, yo, these shrooms are it. I can't do anything else. I'm done. I think he just,
But you always get Mike at his purest form. He's gonna
yeah.
He ain't
nah.
he gonna sit with you same way he sit in this crib.
He had the shrooms going, but he was like, he did get like 2 joints in like during the interview, and then after that second joint, he was just like, I can't.
Right here?
I can't. Nah, we went to his shit.
Oh.
We went to Tyson Ranch.
Oh, nice.
And he was just like, I can't do anything else. We gotta stop.
I'm glad we're talking about him, y'all, because on ABC Tuesday nights right here at 8 p.m. they got Mike Tyson, The Knockout is a series that ABC's promoting, and it just came on Tuesday. It's one of the greatest documentaries I've seen. on
Really?
Mike
I didn't know
Tyson.
that.
Yeah, it's called Mike Tyson, The Knockout.
I actually did.
What'd you do on it?
It's gonna. I didn't do anything. I
know
just
you
watched
did
it.
something,
I
though.
watched it.
Oh, I know you did
I
something.
viewed it. That's
I
all
know
I
you
did.
did something.
Scored it.
No,
What
no.
part? What part of the music did you do?
Hey man, I lived through it. Okay, that's what I did.
Well, that's
I
That's
lived
an
through it,
incredible
but
part.
you can't get enough of Mike Tyson because
Yeah,
you know
it's true.
That is
you
true.
just can't.
That is true.
And it's really well shot. You know, the guys who directed it. You know, it's a series. It's on ABC. It's in prime time, but it's amazing. It's really shot. It just takes you back to the '90s again.
It's amazing that he came on the other side. He was
Came
big.
out on the other side.
Then he was under,
and that's
now
what,
he's
that's
back.
What the
Like, how does that happen?
Talking about.
You talk about it.
I talk about this shit a lot, bro. You have to.
He's on top right
if
now.
a lot of these, if a lot of these new artists had the information that we went through and that we had, like, because the only entertaining thing that, you know, comes after your height is the downfall. It's never the comeback.
America builds you up to tear you down. That's just the whole
we
shit
need,
works.
bro. We need more people giving out information and not even giving out information. Just
But how to show the comeback? Just show how you made it back.
It's
to
not
prominence.
even. It's transparency. It's like saying that, yeah, I was hella dumb with my money. That shit, I didn't need any of that stuff I bought. All that shit y'all was praising me for buying, I just found out I didn't need any of that. Like, I had a family, I had kids I could have been, like, chilling with, kicking it.
Mike Tyson was leaving Ferrari F40s in Brooklyn, bro.
Just chilling. Just
Sitting
doing
there,
it.
and nobody would touch it. Rolls Royce.
Didn't have
These Jello shots are fantastic.
You are the worst
I know
person
that's
alive.
random.
Somebody hit the button. You can reach it.
Shut it down.
We'll be right back, guys. Kick your summer off in style with the brand that's reinventing men's basics, Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon is so much more than just underwear. Their full collection includes t-shirts, polos, button-ups, shorts, pants, swims, and so much more. With light and breathable fabric technology, Mack Weldon keeps you cool and comfortable all summer. From work to working out, happy hour to playing with your kids, Mack Weldon has men's essential for whatever your day includes. Dive into Mack Weldon's swim line with trunk and board short options that are quick to dry and have 4-way stretch fabric. When you're not in the pool, Mack Weldon's new Maverick Tech Chino shorts and Ready shorts are the perfect additions to your summer's wardrobe. They'll keep you comfortable so you can confidently power through your most active days. Mack Weldon also has a free loyalty program called Weldon Blue. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life. Once you reach level 2, by spending $200, you get 20% off every order for the next year. Stay cool this summer and look great doing it all with the new collections of men essentials from Mack Weldon. For 20% off your first order, visit MackWeldon.com/T-Pain and enter promo code T-Pain. Pretty simple. That's MackWeldon.com/T-Pain. Promo code T-Pain for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nappy Boy Radio Podcast. I'm your homeboy T-Pain, a.k.a. your girlfriend's boyfriend. We are chilling here with Metta World Peace and DJ Quik. We done said some shit. But now it's time to say the most important shit. I want to take it up, and then we're going to go, ka-boom, ka-boom, ka-boom. It's time for the button question. Here we go. Metta World Peace. DJ Quik.
Yes, sir.
A man walks into your house. The man sits down at your table, has a box with him. Boom. Opens the box. There's a button there. The man says, you can have anything you want in the world. When you hit that button, you can get it. But somebody gotta die. Go. And we're not talking about no bullshit like, you know, oh, people die every day. No, I get that. I understand that. We're talking about 25-year-olds having heart attacks. We're talking about babies. We're talking about just people that ain't supposed to die. When you make your decision, you get a thing that you would want. Anything in the world that you want. You hit that button, boom, you get it. But somebody has to die. And it's a random person. So it could be somebody you know. What's that thing that you'd be like, you know what? Yeah, for sure. Boop. What's that thing?
If that button has the word respect on it, I don't give a fuck who dies. Bam!
Boo!
Respect as the best producer in the game. When I'm in the game, that's all I want. I just want people to appreciate
respect.
The ultimate respect, though.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Like right now, I'm on the Grammy board, man. Not on the board, but I'm a voter for the Grammys. I love the Recording Academy. I love what
was
we do.
Great. Was that like a crazy experience?
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Did you see the last one?
I didn't go to the last one. They wanted me to like wake up at like 8.
Well, it was amazing. There's my card.
I'll take your card, by the way.
But we got to give it back to
This is.
my voter card.
This ain't paper.
You know.
Bitch,
Shout out to Harvey Mason Jr. No, it's a black card.
Hold
You
on,
know.
bitch. Wait a minute.
I just like what I've done for music, and I just want more people to know that it took a lot of work and it took a lot of sacrifice. And guess what? People have already died. So one more casualty after my respect when that button. I'm gonna push that motherfucking button again. Where my button
Hit
at?
the button. Hit the button. Hit the button. There it is. God damn it. Metta World Peace. What is that thing that make you say, boom? Them kids.
Can I have my card
Good
back?
Lord.
Can I have my card back, please?
No, all you want
I
to
need my card back.
needed that
I
back?
like
I
the
was just
pocket
gonna
move
take it. I
too.
didn't
You
know.
know,
I
black
thought this was
disappears
a-
in black.
That was a charity. I didn't know what was
Yeah.
going on. Just giving back to the people that you killed this second.
Howdy, howdy.
I'll tell you what though, you got the most respect over this. Believe that. You already know that.
Know one,
Goddamn
man.
it. Metta World Peace. What's that motherfucking button say? Boom! Them kids. As long as I got this right here.
Y'all thought he forgot he asked me the question. Yeah, man, you know, he T-Pain on point.
I'm gonna tell you this now. This is a fucked up question.
It is a dumb question.
It's more than he came up with an answer very quick.
That's a nice answer.
he was like, them niggas.
I don't give a who died.
Yeah.
I be asking, who do I have to kill for my respect? You just made it easy for me.
Yeah.
The button.
Boom! Them kids. What you got, man?
And we don't know what's under the button.
You don't know what's under the button?
It would be. Alright, so they're gonna go to heaven. Alright, cool.
Playing this out.
Alright, cool. So it would be after I pray that they go to heaven, a trip to like a star. Like a trip to a star. A star.
Like the sun?
No, not that star.
Not
That's we see that.
It's a
one.
little risky.
Just
You know
like
what I mean?
somewhere, you know, like we got these
You
options.
just want a trip to a star.
Yeah.
He sent somebody to heaven so he can go to hell.
I'm not going. I'm going to the stars.
You going to the star.
Yeah. When you look up, you have a stargaze. You have a stargaze.
I mean, I got.
Have you ever stargazed?
So I have. So I did. I have stargates. We have these posters in our house that say what the night sky looked like over Tallahassee, Florida, when like me and my wife got married, when my kids were born, and shit like that. Like we have like
Map of the sky.
a map of the sky over Tallahassee, what it looked like when these events happened. So I'm like into that shit. But probably wouldn't kill somebody to see what that looked like.
But you want to know something though? I mean, what when they say dream, like you dream of something big,
Right.
or you dream like you as a kid, you looking up, you like we gonna dream big, and
Right.
that's the first thing you think about is up, like we dreaming big.
Right.
You can reach for the stars, like you know, but
And
you
and
can never
wanna-
really
you
reach
wanna
for the
just,
stars. You
like,
ain't gonna
you
never
wanna-
make it.
You want to chill on one of them.
Not just like, wouldn't it be amazing to just like
Have a barbecue on the mother.
get up in
joint real
there?
quick.
But it
I
never
mean,
gonna
I think
happen.
so. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think it'd be pretty crazy.
I'm with that.
You ever heard of the planet that's full of diamonds? You heard of that planet?
It's just all diamonds.
All diamonds. There's so many.
It's another Earth, but it's like just all diamonds.
It's all diamonds. It's like so many different types
Yeah.
of planets
It's
that is just like interesting.
It's totally a diamond. I know which one you're talking about. I forgot the name of it.
It's just one big ass
It's a,
diamond.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
not
like,
just like
you
a
can't,
cluster?
you know, human beings, Americans,
get
they
up
want to
there,
mine it.
just
They
get up
want
there,
to
it's a goddamn-
get blocks of it and
Yeah.
sell it.
Right.
You know,
You
that
get-
shit's here, and they
Travel for 8 months, you get all the way up there as a Richard Millie. It's just a floating big ass Richard Millie. Nowhere.
I love beaches too.
So respect or anything that has respect in the sentence.
Exactly.
And you wanna go to a star. Now keep in mind that most stars that we see are already dead.
Yeah.
But we still have a few that's not.
You want to go to a dead one, or you want to go to?
Well,
one?
I think if you had the option, first you got to figure out what type of vehicle you're gonna have to get up there, right?
I think we figured out at least one.
Which one?
At least a rocket to
Yeah.
get there. That's obviously the one choice we got.
We got well, Elon's building one, which is like not going to make it to where I'm thinking about going. It ain't gonna work.
He's just making a car.
There's a
that can go
wormhole that you could take. It's a little, you know. It's a,
Okay,
call
we're
it.
gonna have
It's
to
always
touch on
been
that
interesting.
Detour.
That's another. We're gonna have to touch on that at some point. But
Yeah,
what?
I just thought it was always interesting.
All right. I
So
mean,
what about like Uranus or like Saturn, would you go to them? Those are gas giants in our own solar system.
Well, I mean, for one, they gas giants. We know some of the planets right now, you can't even land on some of them because they just all gas or.
I mean, everybody looking for that
Venus
gas. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to me.
Well, I bet they. You gotta assume they have a gas planet. I'm talking about a marijuana gas planet. You gotta assume that it gotta be a planet. Yeah, absolutely.
We haven't seen shit.
We haven't seen that.
So respect and weed. No, I'm joking. But no, respect and going to a star. Yeah, I'd kill somebody for one of those.
would you do for that button?
Yeah.
To push that button. What would you want and to sacrifice somebody? Mr. T-Pain.
Nobody's ever asked me that. We've done this game a good amount of times. But you know what my answer is to that? I'd kill somebody or have somebody killed. I would have that done to be the guy with the button.
Genius.
Yeah. I'm gonna be the guy with the button.
Very dark.
This is like Neil deGrasse real quick.
Yeah, that shit got crazy a second ago.
Everybody's like,
I didn't go Mike Tyson on everybody, but I feel like we did the right thing.
The whole time when you asked the question, I was thinking about the mushrooms, man. I got to get to the Mike Tyson mushrooms.
Did you want to do? Where's the bag? Get the bag.
A bag of what?
My bag. Get my bag. Where's my bag?
You better not have no. You better not
bring me the bag, goddammit.
We got no psilocybin in here.
We got like 17 minutes with the camera people.
What? Hey, this how much I love mushrooms. When I get them, I give them away to people I trust. Like, hey, do this by yourself. It ain't gonna do nothing but make you have good dreams. If you don't feel nothing, like you don't expect nothing.
You gotta go with intentions.
Yeah.
You gotta like be doing something.
Exactly.
Somebody hit the button. Hit the button. Yeah, hit the button.
Shut it down.
We'll be right back, guys. Guys, let's face it, the weather's getting warmer, and I'm super amped to start grilling again. I know how to produce bangers, but I don't always know when the meat is ready to come off the grill, and I'm always praying it's not overcooked. This new product I found makes sure I won't mess up, and it tells me exactly when it's time to chow down. Meter is a slick Bluetooth meat thermometer that keeps an eye on your food and lets you know when it's ready to eat. It'll give you a countdown for the cook so you can know just how many more drinks you can knock back before you have to get back to the grill. Super simple to get the perfect results so you can keep living the good life. It can be used in a grill, smoker, oven, sous vide cooking, air fryer, rotisserie, literally anywhere. It's good for brisket, chicken, steak, literally any meat, even if it's thicker than a Snicker. Monitor the cook in the app. Guys, it comes with cloud service, so you can have limitless range. So you can still monitor the barbecue while drinking the beer of the neighbors or running to the store. This is the perfect tool to be a grill master and to buy for Father's Day if you haven't been shopping, which I know you haven't done already, so get to it. Guys, get 10% off with the code T-Pain at meter.com, MEATER.com. It's barbecue season, guys. Let's get grilling! And that's meter.com, MEATER.com. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nappy Boy Radio Podcast. I'm your homeboy T-Pain, a.k.a. your girlfriend's boyfriend. We have DJ Quik and Mother Metta World Peace. Goddamn. This is the creative curse word of the week. Both of y'all are going to collab on this. After you collab on this, you're going to have to use this in a sentence. So, in this book right here, there's two sides to it. One of you guys are going to flip one side, the other one's going to flip the other side. Whatever those words are that come up, you got to use it in a sentence. And then I can let you go. You ready? Yep. Here we go. What side you going to pick? You can pick the right or the left, by the way. Randomly. Boom. And then.
Favorite word.
And then beats. Let's go. Randomly. Any page you want on that right side.
Okay. Good Lord.
Boom. Twat pincher. Swat pincher. Metta World Peace, let's hear your sentence that includes twat pincher.
Hey, you want to know something that's crazy, though?
What's that?
Okay, if you
I
have a
have-
story that goes with this one,
I do have a twat is
you would think that, yeah. Okay.
it's a vagina.
You did it.
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying.
Sometimes it's a person.
Sometimes it's a person. Okay. I forgot. Haven't you seen that word in so long? I'm like, isn't that like the word? Okay.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yep.
I mean, that's what
No,
people.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not what it is, but that's what people.
You're absolutely.
Okay.
For sure.
God, T-Pain. Okay.
Don't put me in a sentence.
Doesn't have the same effect.
Here it comes.
Okay.
I got it.
So I was in Atlanta, and I was at a strip club,
That makes sense.
and this stripper said, I would love to dance for you, but are you a twat pincher? Real talk. Nah.
That was solid. I'm not gonna lie. That is acceptable.
Oh,
That is
man.
acceptable. Hit the bell on that. I think we got the bell. Yeah, that's acceptable. That's fine. DJ Quik, I would love to hear your rendition of the new song we just came up with called Twat Pincher.
What rhymes with pincher? Nothing. But I'll tell you this.
Denture.
At my age now,
Denture. Oh, you're an old lady.
denture, huh?
Denture.
That's disgusting.
It is, but
I can't rhyme anything with that, but I do know this from personal experience. You know, at this age, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit more to be sexually motivated. You know.
You said at this age like it was like way up there.
I'm getting up there, but this is my thing. If I can't be penis clit piercer, then I use my hands and I become a twat pincher to get motivated, to get my dick hard, to be a clit piercer.
What does that do for you? You know what?
Finger bang. That's a finger bang with fingernails.
I'll take it. Oh, Jesus.
It's a twat pincher.
Ooh. like the battery.
You ain't never pinched on no coochie, man. I mean,
only when it's fat. Like when it was a.
So what are you doing when you're
It's a
thinking
fat
about-
coochie, and I'm just like, this is crazy because it's like growing as I squeeze it. It's like growing in the rest of my. You remember them? You remember them octopuses you just throw against the wall?
Oh, and they stick.
And then you're holding me hand, you're squeezing, and it just comes out the top. It's like that's when you do it to a super fat ass coochie. I don't have. I was looking for a thirst quencher, but in the end of the day, I turned into a twat pincher. Thank you.
That was it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that sound? Is that
This is
magic? The rebuttal is that something like? Could you be like a cunt mencher?
Ooh.
What?
Oh, I be
they call it
hanging.
men
I be
sometimes,
hanging out
lynch.
with the pussy. I'm a cunt lyncher. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Nappy Boy Radio Podcast. Hey, we had DJ Quik in this bitch. We had Metta World Peace in this mother. PodcastOne is in this bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for coming out. Yeah.
Most fun I've had.
Yeah. Peace out, baby. We'll see you next week. You pieces of shit.